In a town of 2,400, you don't have to look very hard to find someone who knows everyone.
Bradley's Barbershop.
And in Mount Vernon, there is one name that everyone knows.
Yeah, Clarice.
She got a lot of friends.
You know her, don't you?
Love here Taco, right? I never did meet her.
You may remember her as well.
A small-town mayor has been arrested after a fight over rocks. Mount Vernon Mayor Clarice Kirby faces charges of official misconduct.
There were some people out to get her and they got her.
They did, didn't they, Jack?
It says Mayor Kirby had city workers take the rocks and dump them at Lake Linville.
The rock debate was the start of cascading criminal allegations against Mayor Clarice Kirby.
Mixed feelings about it.
Felony charges of official misconduct.
Some was for and some was dead against her.
Taking a bribe.
Yeah.
Committing fraudulent insurance acts.
I mean, I heard stuff and I read stuff.
And abuse of public trust.
Done some bad judgments.
In the end, she pleaded guilty to one of the felony charges.
But she didn't have no choice but to plead guilty.
She did jail time.
1 month in jail.
Home incarceration.
Come home on a leg bracelet.
And agreed with a judge she'd never hold public office again.
I look bad. They made me look bad.
5 years have now passed since the mayoral scandal that consumed this small town.
And I'm sure a lot of people were ashamed of the mayor of Mount Vernon.
And the facts around Mayor Kirby's alleged crimes are still as murky as the waters where those infamous rocks still lie.
I was not guilty of one thing, except the one that I pled guilty to.
Everywhere people went, from here to other communities, including me, we became a laughingstock, and it was embarrassing.
The small town of about 800 voters elected a new mayor.
It was a very dark chapter during her administration. I've been rebuilding that image from day one of taking office.
And they've all moved on.
There's a lot of unfinished business, and that's why the people want me back.
I like Mike, but I believe he's got a race on his hands.
No, it doesn't shock me.
I think it's a great idea.
Doesn't shock me a bit.
I really do.
After Kirby's probation was done, she petitioned Governor Beshear to reinstate her rights.
Just fill the paperwork out, send it in.
Including the right to hold public office.
I was so surprised when I got it back. And it had a large gold seal on it, and that just thrilled me to death.
Kirby says she has the support to win.
I don't think you'll find anybody that don't want her to run.
I know there'll be people out there that vote for her.
Will you?
No.
I'm not saying they'd be for her, but they wouldn't be had nothing against her running.
She says this time next year, she fully expects to be back in her former office at City Hall.
I fully believe it.
I will do everything that I can in the interest of Mount Vernon and this community to defend the character and integrity of this town.
The mayoral election is still 8 months away, but for now, February politics is trumping basketball buzz in Mount Vernon.
People hold other people's past against them.
We all have done bad things.
You think she'll win?
Yeah, I do.
Because a mayor's meant for more than running a town. They're a representation of the people who live there.
I think that people should forgive their neighbors like God forgives us. Well, I've always been a fighter, and I've overcome.
Leaving the question, can memories of a criminal past be washed away?
You should be an upstanding person in the eyes of the people.
Or will troubled waters always haunt the lady who everyone knows? In the end, it's up to them. In Mount Vernon, Miranda Combs, WKYT.